Now, for almost all of the last 25 years, troops from this country have been on duty in some of the most dangerous places on earth. Now, new figures show that troops who served in Afghanistan are nearly 7 times more likely to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder than those who served in Iraq.
This evening, another local charity was launched to help former servicemen and women who suffer post-combat stress. Here's our defence reporter Alex Dunlop.
Thanks, Susie. Well, according to the Ministry of Defence, each time soldiers returned to Iraq, their chance of getting PTSD went up by 40%. But for those who went back to Afghanistan, that risk went up by 270%, 7 times higher. Well, perhaps mindful of that, this new charity is being launched in Norwich this evening. It uses acupuncture to help former service personnel. But is there room for yet another veterans charity? Ricky Botwright finds refuge in his attic. Here he can escape any stress and paint.
Some might say it's an odd place to paint. I'm happy here. I have some music on.
When he started 3 years ago, his canvases were dark and foreboding. Now they're bright and vibrant. Ricky fought in the Falklands War. 3 decades on, he's still mentally scarred, but a recent course of acupuncture, he says, has helped turn his life around.
The only way of describing it, there was a spring in my step. And I hadn't felt that way for a long, long time. I've been happy, I've been sad, but I actually felt a buzz.
This is the man who treated Ricky, acupuncturist Naji Malik, tonight reunited with him at the launch of Stand Easy, a charity that promotes holistic healing for those broken by battle. Naji first treated those traumatised by the civil war in his native Lebanon. A BBC documentary on the high suicide rate among British soldiers prompted him to take action.
Acupuncture is like a key that unlocks the gate. Then you can start working with the person because you're seeing the real person. Without seeing the real person, without the person actually be able to share with you and talk to you, there's no point trying to work with trauma.
But does this treatment stand up to scrutiny? For more than a decade, a number of American soldiers with PTSD have received acupuncture. 2 trials by US military doctors have been encouraging.
It had widespread effects. People felt that they were functioning better in various ways in their life, and it improved their physical health functioning, the degree of pain overall that they experienced, and overall distress. So it was a large effect comparable to other available treatments for PTSD.
With more and more charities emerging to help former service personnel who suffer both physically and mentally, is there room for yet another?
We offer something that nobody else is offering, and I'm not really interested. I was told why another charity. It's because when we saw that program, we thought, this is not right. With 50 charities, if this is still happening in our country, then something is wrong profoundly.
Some may be sceptical, but Ricky says alternative therapy has helped him and others who've been haunted by war. Alex Dunlop, BBC Look East.
Now, for a lot of you, this will be good news.